'cause the soldiers are come. Teacher say, oh, just a come, oh, we now have no gun, men on abandon. A wah, real reggae wah, eh. Reggae soldiers, we don't need no gun. Reggae soldiers, we are made Babylon run. Reggae soldiers, we don't need no gun. I thought to take your fire away a bun. We are reggae soldiers, so we don't need no gun. Reggae soldiers, America Babylon run. Reggae soldiers, we don't need no gun. We don't need no gun. But Marley fight from back in the 80s. They're the bucket up in there. He speaks too fast. Gun, we don't need no man. Give me a stage and a mic in my hand. When they listen to me song, let's show we go Babylon. Real reggae soldiers, we don't need no gun. Hold on, I'm stuck in my wire. We don't need no gun. Sometimes take a fire away a bun. We are reggae soldiers. We don't need no gun. Soldiers. Hold on, I'm coming. We don't need no gun. Listen, I breathe them. Purge them. The message will purge them. They can't fool the youth them again. Teacher D. Big man. The soldiers, and we don't need no gun. Me a make Babylon run, reggae soldiers. I'm coming, hold on. I'm gone on Teacher D this morning again. Yeah. Back live and direct, tubing again. First light, of course, I'm there. What's going on with that chat? Why is it disabled? It says live chat disabled. Ah, it's there now. Haha. I'm there. Yeah. Must call them out. The hypocrites and parasite. They're all over. But also we must not focus too much on this. I think that's my personal experience. Our focus should not be on the bad minds, because they're all over. So if you start focusing on this, it's gonna take it's gonna take your life energy. It's gonna suck your life energy. We have to be very careful where we put our attention, our energy, and because this is where our attention will be. And where do you want your attention to be? On the evil people or on the good people? There's more good people. You know, there's more good people than evil people. And gonna have like Jason says in his song, you're gonna have 1 million smile for 1 tears that's gonna fall. So there's more good than, it seems to have a lot of bad, but it's just because we're willingly doing it. You know, also we're willingly doing all the nonsense in the world. So the moment we regain the power of will, the willpower to change things, things are going to change. Nothing can be, everything is expanding constantly, and the awareness of who we are also. So if our awareness of who we are and what we came to do here, not destroy but take care, like it's simple. It's simple stuff. You know, life is not very complicated, but we tend to make it complicated by assuming that we have to do. You know, it's simple. It's simple. It's like the truth is simple. It's in plain sight. But our eyes are blind. We're blind to it. We're blind to it, and not only blind to it, we're very indifferent. That's what I said yesterday. I think the worst disease of humanity today is indifference. We're indifferent to each other, indifferent to what's going on in the world. We don't care. I was like that too. I'm not different. I was very indifferent to my greatness, to myself. Like, we're divided on the inside. So the work, first of all, is to reconnect with yourself, to reconnect with just breaking the walls to access your greatness, your magnificence, all this has to be broken, because I have built the walls around me all my life just to prevent connection and the opening of the heart, and maybe that's the reason why we're here, to open our hearts and connect and inspire each other. There's a reason why we're here. First of all, is to take care of this place. I think I don't see anybody else but us. So what are we doing? That's the question. Or what are we letting be done? Because also we can take power and change things. It's just because we're sleeping. We're having a nap. We're all having a nap collectively. We're having a nap, comfortably numb, having a nap. So it's time to move out of that sleeping mode and start to put things in motion. Each and every one of us has work to do here. I have work to do. That's why I decided to put it in motion. Once you put your work in motion, then after you're just going each and every day after the greatest version of yourself. There's something hidden. There's something hidden inside of me. I know. Even now, I'm just scratching the surface of my potential. I did not even reach 1% of it. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm just being reborn, and to me, it's like very necessary to go back to the beginning also, and to start, from scratch, designing my life for having not having more, but becoming more, becoming someone. I told you I want to become someone. I don't intend to be like a leaf in the wind and just pass. And like, you think some are gonna say, "Oh, you're awesome." No, I'm talking about bigger. I have big vision, big dreams. I have a big dream. And I don't intend to let it die. I don't intend to go in the ground with my song inside. That's for sure. I will live it up. Live it up. Yeah. Great song by Perfect Gidimani. Live it up. Check out his new album, his last album. Imagine it's his last album, and he shows on the Billboard #1 now. It's crazy. He's been doing like 10, 11 albums. Perfect Gidimani is probably one of my one of the guy that inspire me the most into reggae music these days. If I talk about the present days, Perfect Gidimani, Teacher D. I love the message in their music. Might not be but we're so profoundly asleep. I've listened to reggae music all my life, never woke up until a tragedy happened to me. So it's not because you listen to reggae music that you're going to wake up. You can't assume that. But it's a good, I wouldn't be here. I don't think I would be here if I wouldn't have listened to Bob Marley when I was young. I don't think so. I think my life would have took a different, more into evil. I would have been more evil than what I am today if I'm still have evil ways, but we all have. So it's to get rid of our evil ways. I think it's the default state. We're all very evil. It's the default state. If you don't see it, it's your problem, not mine. Me, I'm seeing it, and I want to move out of this realm of doing harm and stuff to a sentient being, and not only that, just judging is harm. Oh, no, harm is not only physical. It's not only saying, "Oh, I don't harm someone physically." No, it's mentally also. We have to be, and this is where also we're creating a lot of harm, is with the words, so we have the possibility to use these words, and okay, we all been programmed. I get it. That's the program, the English language. But what are we going to use to talk with each other after all? Like, I have to use something, and it's for sure, like Arthur says, the whole work of the new world order stuff, we are putting it in motion for them by unconsciously repeating the script, like one love and everything that is to bring us to one. That's what they want, and today I have a different views on that. I think we're very original, each and every one of us. We are not one. We are one in consciousness and this and that, but we are, to say we are one, it's deep. yes, we are one in a sense. We are one with the we should become one with the universal mind and this and that, but it's not what's happening. We are very divided. So to say we are one and this is like even say we are one with yourself. It's big work to attain this state of bliss, to be one with yourself, to be one with humanity. So to say we are, I don't think we are one yet. I don't think we are one yet. That's what we should work towards, to becoming more, helping each other more. But look, we don't even talk to our neighbors. We're talking about changing the world. We don't even talk to our neighbors, me included in there. So it's total fantasy. To me, it's total fantasy when you start thinking about we have to create. It's very important to create a change, but the has to happen locally first. I think that's where it's going to happen first. It's locally. It's by start to talk and network with each other in our own towns, in our own village, in our own neighborhood. This is where the unity you should start, because how do you want to, like, the immunity has to start somewhere. We have to be immune against those evil vibes. So it's together that we're going to be working together to get rid of the evil ways that we have, that we perpetuate. It's not, don't talk about government or any army. No, we're doing all the work. We're sleeping dormant, tight, sleeping dormant, tight. We're eating animals. We're destroying everything. We're sleeping tight on our greatness, and we don't even live our dreams. Our will has been broken. Everything, we're broken down slaves. That's what it is. Until you wake up, you're a broken down slave, because that's all you do. You slave for a system without never designing your own life, your own destiny. Every man has a right to decide his own destiny. You're here to create a life of magnificence, just like me. That's what I'm. At one point, I woke up. I said, "Hey, whoa! What is life about? Life is not about just going to work and being a slave of someone else and build someone else's dream. I can have a dream." So then the whole paradigm shift. It's a paradigm shift at one point. That's what it is. When you start working on a dream, like I'm doing, like other people do, it's a paradigm shift. You become suddenly energized, and you have a drive, you have inspiration, you have everything you need, but you need to tap into it. You need to get out the broken down slave state to really access the full greatness. It's not in the broken down slave mentality that you're gonna live your dream. You have to move out of this. You have to really act like the world is yours, and it is yours, and it is mine. We're here. Like, we should not feel small towards the world, but we feel so small, so timid, so like we can do nothing compared to the size of the world, that we shrink. We shrink from our greatness, and we just stay in our little box, cage, and we never get out. There's so much good-hearted people out there, but stuck in a cage because they don't want to look outside the cage. Also, it's the invisible cage is there. I had it, and it's a cage life. So what do we want to live? A cage life, or the world is mine? For sure, the world is yours, my dear. I hope so. I want to hear you say that. For sure, that's power. The world is mine. For sure, the world is all ours. It's up to us to really get in touch with life. Life is bigger than our life. Life is bigger than your life. It's bigger than my life. There's so much vibrancy out there, so much experience to have, and the excitement and joy and happiness. It's way outside and it's not. I'm not talking to you about getting more money to be more happy. It's not that, but having more experience, more contact with people, more, more of the real stuff. Like more of the real stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Breaking free from the cage is very important. This is why, but it's up to you also to follow up on the, many people will watch the Truman Show and will go back to sleep after. Like, what's the point? It's up to you to follow up. I want to see people get up and rise and live their dreams and go after their greatest version of themselves, you have something to do. You have a passion. That's for sure. You have a passion. We all love something to the point that it's becoming a passion. Me, it's reggae music. I love music. I can listen to it all day long. I take notes. I'm prepared for my shows to come. I have all the singers written down. Every time I have a flash, I'm listening to a song. I write it down. Oh yeah, we can talk about this. So me, it's reggae music. I know this is where I gotta be, and I know it now. How to get there? How to help maximum? I'm getting there. I'm trying to figure it out. But I figure it out all by myself. And no one is giving me a course on interview or shit like that. I'm doing all by myself, trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out life. This is what I'm trying to do. But there's no really destination also. It's just a constant discovery, I think. And this is what brings back the good vibes to life also. The good vibes, the energy, the vitality in your life is working on something. Work on something. Even if it's small, that's going to make you feel happy, and the happiness is what we need. We need happiness, love, good vibration. We need to run away far from them, far from those Babylonian people with their evil ways that just want to corrupt us with their evil ways, and then our will is broken. We become slaves, and we never wake up from that nightmare. We must wake up from this nightmare of the dream of hell and start building the dream of life together. This is why we're here. At one point, it's good to blah, 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 but we must take action, each and every one, in our places where we are. You can make a change where you are. I can make a change here. I can put more things in action, more things in motion. Nothing's impossible. If we give ourselves the chance, we can do a lot, but we don't give ourselves the chance. Gardening is my passion. I would love to do that full time. I have a dream. It will happen someday for sure. And you're good at gardening also. I saw your garden. I'm like, whoa, mine is, I need a bit more, I need more experience, but I'm gaining experience. It was my first year planting stuff, but I still have lots of tomatoes and very good one. And suddenly now, at the end, I found a new fertilizer. It's called La Mère Poule. It's a chicken shit, chicken shit that I put in my plant, and it's very good. The tomatoes suddenly look super shiny, and I see so I'm experiencing different things, trying different things. I chopped a few down because they were getting rotten. I'm learning not to put them too stuck, air them, cut the leaves, but I didn't know. I just went in there, plant 75 tomato plants, and expect to have 1,000 tomato. It's not going to be that, but yeah. But it's good. Gardening is a great gardening. We should all garden. We should all grow our own food. We should all get together and make community garden and grow tons and tons of food, and all organic is maybe without fucking poison on it. Don't call me organic or whatever. It's already organic. It's just we put poison and stuff. But all this stuff is organic, and apple is organic. It's just you put pesticide and fucking poison on it from Babylon. So now it's no more organic. But an apple's an apple. Everything's organic to me. It's just we put poison. We have evil ways. So we think that, yeah, Kekat Pool, super gardening is a long road. Exact. Gardening is a long road, but I'm learning from others. Also, I'm learning a lot from you, Cindy. I saw your video, and I said the way you put cages around your tomato plants. This is what I'm going to do next year. I'm going to have bigger bâtons too in the middle, cages, and I'm learning also. But each one teach one. And that's one thing that we have let go. Our egos and our nonsense is blown up so much that we don't even reach out to each other to learn, to expand. So anyway, that's a bit the broken down slave mentality. But I think we are past. I think we can say all together here that we are past that slave mentality. I think we all get it. But now it's to design the life of our dream. We must design the dream life. We're here to experience the dream life, not to experience the dream of hell. So we must start somewhere, and it starts with action. Just do it. You have a project, you have a dream, just do it. Just start little. You start with the little stuff. The divine will never give you things you cannot handle, and that's something. That's a quote that I had in my head for a long time. At the beginning, especially, I was saying that to myself a lot, that I will not get what I cannot handle. So I was advancing with abandon, and that's what we need to do with our dreams: advance with abandon. And suddenly I said, okay, now I have to move out a bit more of that cage. And now I started to contact reggae singers. Now I have no, now the fear is completely, now, because we think that these people are super great and that they are better than us and they're special, and a man is just a man. This is what I've realized. And that's why I have approached Damian Marley, the son of Bob Marley, to come on the Truman Show. He might be there. He replied to me, said he's going to get back to me. So we might see Damian Marley on the Truman Show, the son of Bob Marley. I would freak out for sure. Not because of the, not because I think the guy is like the whole thing, but it's a great mind. It's a great mind that I would like to connect to, and I really enjoy the music of his father. So, you know, Ziggy Marley too is one guy that I want to have on the Truman Show. You know, I want to connect with great minds. That's what I want. Connect with great minds, and I don't know. I'm stretching outside the comfort zone more and more, and reaching out to people that I never thought I would reach out in my life. You know, never I would think that I would contact the son of Bob Marley 10 years ago. And to have an interview with him on YouTube live and direct, that's like a dream. It's a dream life for me. For sure, I'm in the dream, and that's what I want people to be inspired by my example, that I'm living the dream. Really, that's what it is to me. You can give me money, you can give me, but it will not bring as much joy as I have as connecting with people and helping people. You know, it will ease the pain. Money will ease the pain, probably, but it will not. I don't think it can bring more joy and happiness. It will ease the pain a bit. We cannot lie and say that we all work with money, and it all makes us smile a little bit when we have money in our pocket. Cannot lie about this. If I don't have money in my wallet, I'll be a bit more stressed out. But if I have money in my wallet, I'll be a bit less stressed out, and I'll be having a little bit bigger smile. And if someone lies about that, I don't care. Anyway, we're all liars and killers, so it's not to judge each other, but I think we're all, yeah, that's it. It's just to recognize the depth of our trauma, and to move out of that trauma and create the life of our dream. Create the life of our dream. That's what I want to do. I want to create. I want to live. I want to live. I just don't want to exist. I want to live. You know, that's what it is. I could use the help too, Cindy, and would love to watch your video. My garden looked big and beautiful, but I didn't get a lot of veggies. The ones have won't mature. Maybe, I don't know, missing calcium. Me, that's my thing. Missing calcium, maybe. And then I give them chicken shit, and they're very. Suddenly, I'm telling you, in 3 days, the tomato looks more shiny. And I got out this morning. I'm like, hey, that's shinier than yesterday. So I put a good amount of, and it's cheap. It's not that expensive, and you can get it at the farm too. You can get it at the farm, the chicken. One of my friends has a farm. Next year, I'm going to get it pure, the chicken shit, and mix it in the dirt. And I told Gavin he would do an expedition with me. He would have to go down the pit shit, the shit pit, or something like that. He was not very happy, but I told him we're going to have to do a shit expedition. But yeah, there's a lot of things we can learn, and to put gardening has lots of secrets, but also it's not that hard to learn it, and to just keep it keep giving good nutrients, organic stuff. Stop the chemicals. The blue powder is not really something that the plants. It's all chemicals. You know, they sell you powder, granulated powder with chemical. Anyway, you just. Even your own poo, you can compost it and put it in your garden. So, you know, if you're vegetarian, and like I said yesterday to Arthur, I eat only good food, and so what's coming out must be somehow good still. So we can compost it. It's a bit extreme, like, to compost your shit, but it's doable. Some people do it. Some people do it. Some people drink their piss. So, hey, composting your shit, shouldn't that be a big deal? I don't personally, but yeah. You should urinate in your plants too, mister. Yeah, that they say is very good too. You urinate in your plant. I didn't try it yet, but I did it around, but not directly in the. Even in gardening, there is conspiracy. Yeah, I'm sure. But it's a very, very good me, Cindy. I've got the I'm gone with the gardening thing. I'm gonna expand more and more. I'm gonna learn more and more and produce more food and give it away. I'm gonna give it away. You know what I would like to do is produce a big amount of food next year and just go around and give it away to people, just to introduce them to good food. You know, because we don't know. We go to the grocery store and put stuff in the cage, and then we go home and we eat that shit and think it's food. So if you go around and just offer it to people with a good heart and a good intention, they might come back and say, hey, I want more. And then we expand and expand and expand. And then we take control of our life and we start building gardens and feed ourselves, you know, without having to rely on corporation, nonsense corporation and evil people that only want to feed us poison. Or more, we deserve better than that. We deserve better than Nestle and all those stupid companies that feed poison to people. Big corporations and yeah, so that's it. It's very important to do your thing, do what you have to do. If it's gardening is your thing, you might take it to another level too. You know, like I said, Cindy, if you have an experience and expertise in that, bring it to another level. For sure, if it's your passion, bring it to another level. See what, but it might not be easy to see the big picture at start, but I'm sure you can have a great vision of what you want to do and the dream attached to it, because I'm sure you can inspire a lot of people. You know, you want to inspire people to grow their food. That's very, very important, because this is the start of the moving out of this nonsense of Babylon, the poison and intoxication, and you know, they want to reduce the population for sure. We wouldn't have so much poison around if the goal would be to keep us healthy and make us live long life, happy life, and very present in the now. You know, that's what happened. We're all broken down slave, living dead, lost at sea, so officially dead. So you need to wake up from that nightmare. Wake up. Yeah, we need to shake up the world. That's what we need. We need to shake up the world. Next week will be the last one with Arthur for a while. I'm going to leave him alone for the summer. It's summer, and spring is coming in Australia. So they're going to start doing their mega garden outside and all that. So I said we'll take a break. But yeah, next week will be the last one, and it will be a recap of pretty much everything. But it's going to be, I think the title going to be, it's up to you to follow up or something like that. And then we're going to do some kind of a recap of all your comments, of the stuff. And then I'll leave him alone for a while, and I'll move on to other things. Yeah, because at one point we're just going to repeat ourselves also. There's only so much we can say about the system, like the shit stem. Let's call it for what it is. Yeah, great vision. It's important to have great vision. Dream big, but act bigger. That's important too. Dream big, but act bigger. Like what I'm doing, contacting Damian Marley, to me is a long shot. It's a long shot. But I would be very pleased to have the chance to sit down with him and reason. You know, that's what we must do, sit together and reason. Great minds have to sit together. That's what they do. Great minds discuss things and ideas and stuff that we have to bring forth, not gossip and shit and nonsense and distraction. So that's why I want to get in touch with great minds and great people. And you do epic shit with epic people. And that's what I want to do, epic shit. I'm out. I'll be back. Another now. Rise and shine. Live your dreams and never give up. Never give up. And always, you know, it's a struggle every day. It's a struggle every day for everyone. Just to get up and be positive in a world full of negativity is a struggle. Just that. So, you know, stay positive. Triple R is in the house. Big up Triple R. Red Rose Rocker. And big up, Cindy. Big up, girls. Very happy to see you here again this morning. It's a great family. We're keeping the vibes high, and that's good. And like, it's just non-stop thing. We must rise from the dead. We must rise from the dead. I'm out. Rise and shine. Live your dreams. And I love you all so much. I love you all so much. So much love in my heart. I give it to you all. And but don't forget, the divine loves you even more. That's the love of the divine you have inside you. Shine it. Shine that love. We all have that love of the divine. Love is who we are. So shine it. Be who you are. Be love. Could you be love and be love? Huh? Don't let them school you. He's out.